All right. Hello. Welcome to day 32 of 108 days of internal alchemy with me, Sarah. If you are new here, welcome. If you want to have a sneak peek of today's class, of course, it is a journey that is building on the next and the next and the next. So I highly recommend you to do this from the beginning. I'm doing this in order to completely transform my life. It's before and after for myself. I use this process to really catapult my own personal development. I'm here to fully embrace my human potential in the physical body, in the emotional, in the energetical, and I want to connect with the spirit body. I want to live with God 100% fully human, fully divine. Laughing at the size of my own goals. Okay, so welcome. I'm seated on my bolster. I will prepare or warm up a little bit with just some. Oh, I feel a little bit stiff today. So for me, that means that things are moving. I've also been in a kind of particular mood all day. That means that something is happening. And I can feel that the body is kind of moving energy through the layers and something is about to surface. So I lean into that, but I don't pay too much attention to it. I just allow it to be because the body will present it when it's ready. Root lock. Just say hello to the body. See how it's feeling today. So I'm noticing that it's on my left side, on the back, lower back, on the sides, on the hips. So it's something on the feminine side that is opening up, which makes total sense. A little bit longer. Find your rhythm. Open up the spine. Open up the neck. Open up the shoulders. Root lock. So for every expansion and contraction, you're moving energy in the belly, lower parts of the spine. And relax. Rub your hands together. Place them over the eyes. Three deep breaths. Release. Another one. Let go of the eyes. We're going to do the practice we did today. Turning the eyes, turning the neck. Rotate the eyes first, and when they reach as far as they can reach, then you turn the neck. So we're diving deeper into the fascia work, but maybe not in the way that you expect. I don't know what you expect, so let's see. Just back and forth. Root lock. And as you do this, allow the energy to sink in the body. Deep breaths. So you're moving, keeping attention on both the eyes and the bottom of the belly. Root lock. Breathe into the belly. Deep in breath through the nose. Big out breath through the mouth. Let go of the eyes and just move the neck a little bit. Large, wide circles. Slowly, gently. Turn the other direction. And see if you can start to twist the body and stretch at the same time. When you go into a circle, so you stretch the spine and the back, and then you stretch the sides, and you stretch the front. So with the root lock, when you lean in towards the root lock, there's a pressure. You can feel that you're kind of massaging the belly. So you go to the side into the root lock. So you keep the root lock and then you stretch the fascia, just round and round. Maybe slow, maybe you want to flow a little bit more. Other direction. Place the hands on the belly. So I also swollen up like a kilo or so in water. That's super common, that the weight goes up and down when we move and alchemize a lot of energy. So just big circles on the belly. So the fascia it's the water. We want to rehydrate the fascia. So the body is, we all know that the body is, what is it that they say, cucumbers with emotions? There's a truth in that. But it's all connected with the fascia. So the fascia is stretched when we kind of put ourselves in pretzel positions. And that's when you kind of stretch it's not the muscles, but you stretch the whole body. And the fascia is like a web. So the more you can stretch in any direction. That's the thing with the fascia. You don't have to do like set structured movements or particular stretches. You can do that, but you can also follow the body intuitively. And that's what I do. So what we're going to do is that we're going to be on the floor and we're going to start putting ourselves in like twister kind of positions. So it's like you can put your arm in between the leg and then hang, and you can twist, and you can, so it's like becoming a human pretzel and just finding positions where you stretch different parts of the body. So it can be that you are doing crossovers with the shoulders and twist, and then you twist your neck in the other direction. And then you can cross the leg over as well. So the more you can, find yourself in different pretzel positions, and then you stay and breathe. So I find somewhere that I feel is stretching, and then I twist, and then I breathe. So we want to twist and stretch the fascia, and we bend it with the breath. So you use the breath to expand from the inside and expand the whole body. And that's when you tighten and put pressure on the fascia, both from the inside, from the movement itself, and from the breath when you move in. So you can hold and twist and breathe out. Then I change the position. I put the leg over the other. I put another twist, and I turn the body on the other direction. Let go on your knees, spinal flow. So all movements are fascia movements. But the particular ones that we want to address is the ones where we are kind of putting ourselves like we are squeezing a towel. So we want to find the different positions that makes us feel a little bit cramped, and then we breathe in from there. So we want to expand the body from within. Just breathe and expand a little bit. So you can try coming into a squat position and feel how the fascia feels in the feet. So everywhere there is stiffness, that means the fascia is tight. We believe that it's the muscles, but it's not. It's the fascia. So it doesn't matter what you move or how you move. It's that you move, and that you move yourselves in towards where we are feeling the stiffness. So we are not avoiding anything. We are approaching. And when we are creating heat and alchemy in the body, we start to move whatever is causing the stiffness, and we allow the breath and the oxygen to come in and rehydrate. That's why we also hydrate. Opening up the hips. Any shape or form that you can place your hands. You can lean on your hands like this. Open up. Okay, relax a little bit. I use my bolster. Just allow the energy to sink. Moving between states. Saying hello to the body. Gently opening up, step by step, piece by piece. So as we are opening up the body, we are becoming more and more who we truly are. And we start to live and operate from our truth. But as we start moving through the world more in our true selves, that's going to mean that because we are not for everyone. And most people who are on this journey, who are stepping out with their newfound energy and their inspiration and their creativity, can sometimes experience that not everyone is greeting them with the same kind of energy that they are greeting the world. And myself included was a bit surprised as I step out in the world and get met with not only appreciation and welcoming energies. So as we are sharing the truth, we will also start to attract the people that are for us. That means we will also start to not attract the people who are not for us. So as we start to speak the truth, it's almost like we're parting the seas. And there is a, how to say, there's a personal power that needs to be in place in order to withstand the reactions from the world as we are presenting our truth and our creativity to the world. And being able to handle that rejection is a very big part of the growing up, and the being able to hold capacity and being able to not take things personal and withstand the reactions from the world and still stand and speak and operate from truth without collapsing or being sad because this is a fact. It's a sobriety and a sovereignty that arrives where we understand that the contrasts of the world is applied to everything. So from here, grab your notebook. The truth that is calling me is. So this is the truth that might be a little bit uncomfortable, that might ruffle some feathers, there might be people who don't understand you, who don't agree with you. And sometimes it's easier to stay quiet because the world doesn't agree. And that's when we shrink to fit, we people please, we stand back instead of showcasing who we are. And that is one of the things that I just don't want to do anymore. You can finalize the sentence. Come to your knees. Breath of life. Find your pulse. So all the stretching that you feel when we do this in the spine, in the arms, in the shoulders, in the sides, in the abdomen, that's the fascia. It's the muscles, but it's the fascia around the muscles. So everything we do when the movement is fascia movement. But as we go along, we're going to increase and go deeper. Find your rhythm. So as we are walking through life, when we are bringing our truth forward, where we are stepping into courage, to personal power, and we start to move and operate from truth, there is a willingness and there's a power behind that truth that is able to withstand whatever the world kind of throws at us. So we never get anything more than we can handle. But there's a wisdom and a knowing that needs to be in place that this is the case. So we don't feel bad when we are met with resistance, or if we are met with not so much positivity. If we know that this is going to happen, if we know that this is the case, then life is going to look very different. And we're not going to get collapsed or disappointed. Of course, we can feel it. It's not that. The reaction is, of course, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't say anything about you. It doesn't say anything about what you said. It doesn't say anything about what you know. It doesn't say anything about how you presented it. It only has to do with the receiver, and it's if it's for them or not. And that's where, if we can drop that, that's a huge win, I can tell you. So even if we might feel the devastation when it happens, there's a part of us that knows that it doesn't really have to do with us. Because it's the meaning we give things that operates the universe. Okay, slow down, relax, chin to chest. Relax and ground the energy. Just breathe into your spinal flow and see if you can connect with your fascia. So if the fascia is the web that holds all the muscles and everything together, and that is, if we feel stiffness, if that's the fascia, how is the body responding to you? So as we twist and bend, we're moving the fascia. And as we are bringing in the breath, we're bringing in oxygen, and we're moving with the body. And as we create heat in the body, we create flow in the body, we increase the chi in the fascia, hydrating with the oxygen. So this is where it helps if you have proper hydration, and this is where it starts to matter what you put in your body. Because if the body is acidic and the fascia is dry, then that doesn't create a healthy environment in the body. So it all works together. The food, the sleep, the hydration. Okay, the chi is the life force. Chi is prana. Chi is energy. So chi is the life energy in the body. So you just find different ways to move where you feel like, okay, yeah, yes, here it is. So when we massage like this, we massage you're welcome. You massage the kidneys, you massage the liver, you massage the stomach, the spleen. And we're slowly turning everything back online. We're unclogging the systems. We're moving the energy. We're alchemizing the life experience because it's all held in the body. Okay, so I'm burping, moving energy. Okay. Bring your notebook. The truth I'm willing to put forward is. The truth that I'm willing to put forward is. So that's the truth that you're willing to put forward, even though you might get criticized for it, even though people might not agree. So what is the truth that you carry that might bring out that kind of reaction? That truth is golden. Because if you don't ruffle feathers with your truth, then it's not really truth to lead with. And now I'm talking about making changes and difference in the world and really being ourselves and allowing parts of ourselves to come forward. And it's not as easy as it sounds all the time. So that's why I'm addressing it. Okay, you can finalize the sentence. Just drop into your spinal flow as I'm bridging us out of the session. If you like this type of work and you want to go deeper and have longer sessions that go way deeper and goes into topics and brings all the pieces together in one session, then Simba and I have a membership called the Wellspring, where we have 80 something pre-recorded full sessions. And we move everyone through 12 different topics. So it's about growing up and the contrasts of the victim and the villain. We go through topics as forgiveness, compassion, connection. And it's a fantastic, it's a journey that moves a lot of energy. So if you like this and you feel like, oh, I want more of this, there's a self-paced library. And I think it's $55 a month, where you get access to all of that. And then me and Simba are showing up 2 times per month with lifestyle. So we're going into the lifestyle now, to how to build your lifestyle to support this kind of work. So I'm going into the energetics of receiving. So I'm going into the receiving is the energy we want, and the shadow side is the lack. So I'm going to bridge these energies in a workshop where we look at the lack, but we are looking at it from the receiving point of view. And I'm going to, because everyone knows the energetics of receiving, but somehow there's the bridge of how to implement it in life, like the practical. So that's what we're diving into. So the Wellspring is available for 3, 6, or 12 months. So that's if you want to go deeper. Anyway, it's almost 30 minutes. So my time here is up. But I understand that you will miss me when I'm gone. That's why I'm offering you the Wellspring. Good thing I'm back tomorrow. If you like my work, please like and subscribe. Comment on the videos if you have questions, or if you're experiencing something. There's also a free Telegram group if you have questions, or if you want to keep track of all the recordings. And there's also a space where you can just share. It's all about processing, alchemizing and processing. All right. Thank you so much for today. I'm so happy you are here, and I wish you a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.